What's up, guys? It is JTB here. Not only am I back with Madden content after a lot of time off, but I'm coming back with a bang. Not only is it a fantasy draft, not only am I playing with 1-minute quarters, but I'm doing all this with the rosters from Madden 2005. Obviously, there's going to be some players that aren't even in the game anymore. They're going to be there. There's also players, I think very, very few though, that are actually still in the game. And it's going to be simple enough. Each episode, going to give you guys a little bit of an intro about the game about to happen. Show you guys are going to see the entire gameplay. And then afterwards, we'll go ahead and talk about the game, how it all went. So that's how this episode is going to go. That's how all the episodes are going to go. Our ultimate goal, one season, get there, and then obviously win it all. Win the Super Bowl. But with that being said, let's get into the video. The greatest event in all of American sports, the Super Bowl. You have people who don't even like football who watch for the halftime show, or they watch for the commercials. But us football fans, we know it's the accumulation is the best team against the best team. And we are one of those teams, led by the way, Coach of the Year, shout out to me, but then again, Urban Meyer was too, so who knows how this voting actually went. But it's us against the Texans in the Super Bowl. We've come a long way, so have they. 1-minute quarters, using the Madden 05 rosters. Nothing makes sense, and it all comes down to this. Boys have watched along. I've made the videos. I enjoyed them all. You guys have enjoyed watching. But the only thing that really matters now is, can we deliver the biggest stage, the final game? Ladies and gentlemen, here is Super Bowl gameplay.
It's happened since the Super Bowl was last in this part of the U.S. in the early 90s. The Rams and Chargers have both returned to L.A., and they've constructed this incredible new palace for football, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And it will be the scene tonight for Super Bowl 56. And what a matchup we have. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. Screen pass to Sproles. Dances by him, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Baker. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, Vick. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Well, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Parker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Sproles. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now it's Sproles. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, it took a while to get something, anything, on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. So now the Eagles down 3-0, 45 seconds remaining. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. Vick to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock. Now Michael Vick steps away to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Vick. Buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout. But still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In a regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
I can't wait to see how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next point you give up lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to have a third down. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. The Texans send the punter out. And in double overtime, this needs to be a good one. Nice move by Lewis. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Now a give right side. Dunn looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, that almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Baker. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Sproles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And once again, they go with Sproles. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Sproles. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And his kick is good. The field goal is through the uprights, and they've won the Super Bowl. What's the deal, dog? And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears.
We lost. The final game, we lost. But it was not my fault. I mean, I'm going to be honest, yes, it was. We lose, we get knocked out, and now we have no choice but to say sorry. I mean, with this good of a team, I mean, 99 Champ Bailey. We got Sean Taylor up to a 99, McAllister 98, Michael Vick 95. With this good of a team, we should have done better. I should have done better, and I can only apologize for the poor effort in the Super Bowl. But Madden content will not stop here. I will not let this deter me from continuing on this journey. I don't know what series is going to come out next, but I do know I've thoroughly enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys did as well. But yeah, don't worry, Madden content's not stopping. Still going strong. I'll see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching, and it's JTB signing off.